When I started joining Eunoia in 2023, so I was a victim. I was playing a victim card. So everything is happening to
Hmm.
me. And right now I am in that state. So I'm a co-creator of my life. I'm creating my life with the universe. Relationship with myself has changed.
Hmm.
So I'm looking myself as a good person, as a better person, kind person. So this my inner child, that little Mansi wants this, and
Hmm.
then how to love her, how to take care of her. So I love the community. Huh.
Hmm.
So we learn from each other, and I love that 1111 post.
All right.
We learn the lots of tools in the yeah, and that helped me. So remembering that tool, right? Okay, I need to use this tool at this time, and that helped me. That is the fun part. That is the activity. Also, sometimes you tell us.
Hello and welcome to another video in the Eunoia Alumni series. We are interviewing members from Eunoia who've been a part of it for a while. If you haven't watched, this is the second in the series. So basically, I'm talking to folks who've been in Eunoia for a while now. We started Eunoia in 2023 and focusing on people's journeys, their growths, and how everyone is so different and unique and have had their own unique journey as well as far as their spiritual growth is concerned, the spiritual journey is concerned, and also a lot of different aspects of their life, and etc. and so forth. So today we have Mansi. Mansi's been again inside Eunoia for ever since we started Eunoia for that matter, and she's been a part of so many different things since then. We've been together and absolutely would love to for her to share her journey with everyone today. So let's get started. Mansi, please introduce yourself and let's begin.
Hi everyone, I'm Mansi. I'm in Eunoia since we have launched. Like I feel like we grow together.
Absolutely.
So started with I'm actually a 9 to 5 job, in a 9 to 5 job, okay. But yeah, and the spiritual journey has been, I mean, long in that spiritual journey. It's grown me very well. So I've started my spiritual services also,
Yeah.
and yeah, and recently I'm launched my one of the main program, and another one is coming in few days also, as well as I'm a Akashic reader. After all this growth and after all the healing experience, I have started diving deep into my spiritual journey. And
Yeah.
I'm really grateful to Eunoia and Reshma.
I'm so excited. Like you've had an amazing journey with, just beginning for yourself with spiritual on the spiritual path, and then in the course of 2 years you started helping folks as well in different ways and forms, and I'm so excited for everything that you're doing. Been doing great already, and all more amazing stuff are coming your way. So, and we also would be probably doing something together down the line, so it's very
Yeah.
exciting to see the growth and the journey. So I think I'd like to begin, like, even before you, Noya, like, what got you or what even brought you to think you wanted to be a part of your Noya? Let's go behind a little.
Yeah. So I'll start back in 2022. So by end of the 22, I say October, November, December. That 3 months were too hectic for me. Like life was a roller coaster ride for me that time. There was no hope for leaving also. So I was in that space where I don't want to leave. Basically,
Mm,
I was in that space, and uh, there was lots of restrictions on me from my side only, and I was in that big trauma. So there is one incident happened in my life, and that took me away. So I tried basically a therapy also for 2 months, but that didn't work, and Reshma launched Eunoia. And at that time I asked Reshma, maybe I don't know she will remember or not, but I asked her, I'm in the rough uh, phase in my life right now. Shall I join or what to do? So Reshma told me that time, you can give it a try if you want to and see. If you will feel not this is not good for you, you can take a back. And I'm thank very thankful to Reshma to start this and bring at the exact point where I needed this much, right? And then the journey has started. I started taking life in a different way. seeing life in a different way after that. And here I am right now.
I actually don't remember because it's been 2 years ago, and I've had
Yeah,
so many conversations. But you know what? I'm glad I said give it a try because I think most of the time we take it too seriously, like, should I not? But I think everything is great to do just as an experiment. Like, why not give everything a shot and see?
yeah.
When you're already not sure what's happening, might as well give something a shot and see where that goes. So I'm glad, we kind of, it completely kind of slipped my mind that happened.
I also want to share one incident. So I think first or second call of the Eunoia, that time you ask us to pay a gratitude, like
Hmm.
write a gratitude journal every day or something like that. And that time, maybe after a call during our normal chat, I asked you, right, Reshma, what should I be grateful for? There is nothing in my life right now to
Yeah.
be grateful for. And that time you told, and I told again the one sentence that I'm barely a living right now. And then
Hmm.
you told, Mansi, see, you are living. That is to be grateful for, right? So be grateful for that.
Wow. Okay.
And I remember that sentence, and I started daily living. Yeah, I'm leaving. Got up today in the morning. I got to sleep, and then this journey has started. And right now, I'm almost writing 3 to 4 page what I'm grateful for.
I'm so glad. I keep saying people like, the most simplest spiritual practice you can do is just gratitude, and
Gratitude.
it's even enough to make a lot of difference in our lives, I feel. And it's a simple but such a profound practice that can shift so much. And I'm glad that you're still saying that the important part being you still do it and you still write so much. That is the most important thing, for 2 years that has been ongoing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would love to dive into obviously a lot of things, but since we're talking about practices, I'd love to hear about your practices, what keeps you going, etc., and so on and so forth.
So, okay, so my favorite practice is a meditation. I love that. And I think that is my most favorite since we started the 30 days meditation practice,
Right.
right? In the April, I guess,
Yeah.
last year. And that just taught me so much. So I love that practice and I started continuing it. And I gave it challenge to myself that time. And I started the Brahma Muhurta meditation that time
Mm.
after that. And yeah, I'm been regular for 6 months.
Wow.
Consistently doing the Brahma Muhurta meditation, and I feel lot of changes. Yeah, in that. So that is my favorite practice. Of course, I do the energy clearing as you taught us everything I'm doing. So that is my ritual. So while getting up, I'm setting the intention in the morning for my day. I tap into my emotion, then the
Wow.
my meditation practice, and in the night, gratitude journal, and just clearing the energy.
Yeah, I like honestly like the most consistent person inside you, Naya, has to be you because that you gotten that award multiple times inside you, Naya. Right, like, and actually I'd love to talk about that as well. That's very inspiring, right? That's very inspiring for all of us as well who are not very consistent. And I'd love to hear how, from another perspective, how that has also helped you, being consistent, being regular, having these routines, how that has
Mhm.
actually made a difference.
So I can say that is right now part of my life, and that make me feel I am who I am. Right,
Mm,
I can do that practice, and that giving me a more calmness in my life, my day-to-day life. I can say. So I'm not used to be this person who is a calm and chill. I used to
mm,
be like always be panic for the small things. Array, how this will go, how this
mm,
will happen, or the small things, but this brings me my anxiety down, made me a
mm,
calmer and the relaxed person. And then basically, right now, I'm after this practicing all these things, I'm trying to live in the moment.
mm.
So that is a one change is coming. So I'm not worried about the past right now or the future also. I'm not trapping into the past and worried about the future. So I'm in the present moment and I'm trying to live that. So that is the
Beautiful.
yeah, and for overthinker like me, who is coming to the normal being a normal person, so that helped me a lot.
You were talking about the difference between how it was before versus how it is now. I'd love to hear, the significant changes that you have noticed in you since this began, and how much what you've learned about yourself in this process of going on this journey.
Okay, so firstly, I started loving myself. Huh. I'm like right now, I'm the most favorite person of myself. So this journey has taught me to love myself the way I am. I
Mm,
started accepting myself. So I used to be a people pleaser, like,
mm,
whatever the people feel, I used to, aise karte hain and all. But right now, no, I don't like that. So I just tell that, no, I don't want to do it. So
mm.
that change, basically the main change has come. So I get time for myself right now because of that. I'm not saying to the plan of everyone, yes to the everyone's plan. So if I'm not okay, so I'm directly saying to no. So I'm become myself. My
Lovely.
boundaries are clear,
Wow.
and basically the most thing is I'm started calming down myself. So I right now shifted the house. So the thing is, if that was the Mansi before 2023, she would be a panic. How can I do this by single
Mm.
handed? How can manage everything from buying a furniture to the utensils and everything? But this Mansi just relaxed and told the universe, yeah, I'm surrendering to you. जो होता है होने दो. And everything went smoothly. I'm happy
Mm.
for that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a lot of amazing interesting changes. So if you have to talk about any particular topic that has been your favorite, there are so many things that we've learned along on this journey. So
Yeah.
what would be your favorite, let's say, when it comes to, that you feel that was the most helpful or something that you enjoy the most?
The two topics. First is the self-love,
Okay.
because I was the person who like, nay, I am not used to in love with myself. Like, okay, the self-love, what that taught me to love
Mm,
myself first, to give myself a priority.
mm,
And being that I able to consistent with my health also last year, and like is all the aspect, emotional, mental, and the physical health, everything. So that is the first self-love topic, is my most favorite one. And the second one is human design.
mm. Love, love, love. Let's go into human design. What made a difference with human design?
The first thing, human design taught me that you are the person like this, because I don't know what was their thing. Like, people used to ask me like, you know everything, then why you are not telling us? But because I'm that the 6 by 2 line, right? So so that profile, I don't know how I'm doing, but I'm doing it. So
Right.
I started accepting that myself. Okay, I'm this way, and I'm that. And of course, the gate 5 is that reason for the being consistent.
Mm, lovely.
Yeah.
I don't have
So
that.
so I know, right, what I'm doing because of course, me, but the human design is also there. So that is helping
Mm,
me to do the things the way I am.
wow. Lovely, lovely. I'd love to understand more because I think we spoke about emotions and handling emotions a little better. So
Hmm.
your journey with emotions itself and how that has been.
Okay, so I'm a very emotional person basically, and I attach to the everyone quickly. And the people
Mm,
used to just when they broke us or the broke our trust, so it hurts. Used to
yeah.
hurt me a lot, right? But when we started the empathy engineering, that taught me, okay, this is not in our hand. Okay, we can understand the people better way, and that helped me a lot. Like, okay, so this is happening, so what is the reason behind it? What is
Mm,
triggering me basically? So there is a something in me, there is a some baggage in me that is like triggering me. So to clearing that baggage, to healing myself, and to cut the cord and all the healing techniques, so that helped me to
mm.
clear all the baggages. And I can say that 2024, the most last 6 months, I did all the baggage clearing, all
Wow.
healing myself, and that is the amazing part.
That's great. That's great. And you
Yeah.
still manage to you deal with the emotions on a day-to-day basis with your practices,
Yes.
right? Like maintaining that stability with your
Yeah.
emotions. So wonderful. And I think it's interesting how, so many things put together come about it. So from your perspective, I now just going a little bit back into Eunoia, what has been the most fun part for you, or the most, what do you enjoy most about Eunoia? I think we'll go there for a bit.
So I love the community.
Hmm.
So we learn from each other, like lots
Yes.
of things. I got so many friends from this community, and I love that 11 post.
All right.
That is the fun part. That is the activity also. Sometimes you tell us to just pause and take a deep breath. And of course, yeah, in that daily post and the daily chaos, we forgot to live for
Hmm.
ourselves. And you just 11 post comes and you would just take a pause and take a deep breath. Okay, so we are coming to ourselves, right? So
Hmm.
that help us if we are not doing anything and just doing that post, that feel like, yeah, we are somewhere connected to this, and some kind of
Hmm.
the introspections happens over there, I think.
Hmm.
And of course, the reading of each comment give the different perspective and tell us, yeah, so this is not only the perspective of the life or this question, we need to work more on this.
Wow. That does make sense. Everyone has so many different
Different
ways to
answer.
think about things. So it
Yeah,
broadens our perspective. And I think we could all do with that. It gives us
yeah,
more, I think, better idea about how to zoom out and see the big
see
picture
the
in a way, right?
yeah.
Wonderful, wonderful. So thank you so much, Mansi, for sharing all of these different things. Now, I think I'd love to go a little deeper and understand, when we talk about quantum leaping, or in general, the spiritual journey, there are ups and downs. We do go through certain challenging phases. I'd love to understand how you've maneuvered those, or how you've dealt with those things. And yeah, please go ahead.
Okay, so the journey itself, when we zoom out and see, it looks like a smoother, but actually it's not. There were like lots of up and downs was there. Sometimes I feel like, no, I don't want to do this. I need to go back. But the thanks to me that I just keep myself motivated and
Hmm.
went through all that's up and down. So what helped me during that? The journaling down, the
Hmm.
brain dump. So whatever that comes to my mind, I used to write, right?
Hmm.
And then I used to think about that. So is this a case? Shall I
Hmm.
leave this right now, or it can take me to the different level? So, and after that, I started doing the meditation after that question and try to connect with the divine and to get the answer for that. Like, what should I do? That tell me the next step so I can
Hmm.
deep dive into that. And of course, the surrendering the things to divine and trusting that, like, okay, so everything is going to happen
Hmm.
for me for the cool reason for myself and for the betterment of myself. So that trust is helped
Hmm.
me a lot.
Hmm.
So I can say that to shorter this, when I started join Eunoia in 2023, so I was a victim. I was playing a victim card. So everything is happening to
Hmm.
me. And right now I am in that state. So I'm a co-creator of my life. I'm creating my life with the universe. So that much shift is happened in these
Yeah.
2 years.
I'm very glad you brought that up, because I think there's a huge difference in the way that you talk about yourself and to yourself, right? So, how was that journey? Like, I know maybe it just was unconscious, but I'd like to even understand, how did that feel to go from talking about yourself in not so great, being very critical, and having so many restrictions, putting so many restrictions in the way that you are, to now supporting yourself through times of challenge?
Yeah, so I can feel that. So other thing which is helping me, of course, the journaling, meditation, because of course when you are going to that states, different to me, from me, by me.
Mm.
So again, you come back to the first state. Most of
Yeah.
the time that happened. Like reached to the third state, but I never used to go to pass that other state, right? So I used to again come back.
Hmm.
So everything happens like, and then we blame the moon is there. So due to moon, my hormonal imbalance and everything, like PMS is there. So because of, again, I'm coming to the back. But yeah, of course, that is, then I started understanding, okay, this is also phase, this will also go. And then I started working on my inner child healing. And that made me understand, like, okay, so this, my inner child, that little Mansi wants this. And then how to love her, how to take care of her. And that gave me a way through this.
Lovely, lovely. That's so beautiful. And now, now with all of this different attitude and everything, so how different is you, living in different aspects of your life? So, for example, um, how how has this impacted you in different areas of your life?
Okay. So
Work,
the main
relationship.
So everything has changed. Basically the relationship with myself has changed. So
Hmm.
I'm looking myself as a good person, as a better person, kind person. And from that, I'm handling the every situation. So
Wow.
of course, that is giving me a best result. So this journey has taught me the different tools, how to get back to the our normal things.
Hmm.
So we learned the lots of tools in the Eunoia, and that helped me. So remembering that tool, right? Okay, I need to use this tool at this time, and that helped me to come
Hmm.
out from that phase. And every aspect of life right now, I'm surrender to the divine, and I know that everything will be happen in that
Hmm.
the space, that divine timing only.
Hmm.
So I'm fine with that, and I'm handling, and that give me the, maybe I'll tell, not complete success, but I'm on that way.
Hmm. There are two questions that are coming to my mind. I'm going to ask the first one first because I love how so much of this is also that belief in divine timing, the universe, and all of that. So, did you always have that belief before, or was it something you cultivated?
So if I look back, the Mansi before 2 years, she was a completely a logical person.
Mm.
She never believed in the God or the any divine energy. She used to fan of the science.
And
So
that's your field
yeah,
as well.
field, yes. I'm from the medical field who like just not like believe in the magic, right?
Right.
Magic, miracles doesn't happen for her, right? So I was the person who was like not believing in this any divine energy or something. So the first thing happened when we have started, yeah, we were in that space. But that time also I was not this much into the spirituality, I can tell, or the into the divine energy. Right now most of people knows that I'm very much in love with the Shiva, right? Okay. So that also happened through this journey only, and during our one of the meditation session I got the that Shiva, I can see the Shiva that time, and
Hmm.
that had changed my life completely.
Hmm.
And after that I started believing to divine energy and spirituality, and then I surrendered completely to the
Hmm.
Shiva and the universe.
So just little by little, not like uh, deciding to believe, but more like something that happened,
Happened.
in the flow by
So, yeah.
just going about it, right?
Yes, right.
That's actually pretty good because a lot of people think they need to believe to begin, but I think it's just that you need to be open
Yes,
and, you know, trust the journey where it is taking you. I don't think
exactly.
everyone becomes, more religious or, more believing in the divine. It's not every, I wouldn't say that it's specific for every, but everyone is going to have their own journey. I think that a lot of people stop or wonder whether to go on this journey because of this. They feel that
Yes.
they are obviously very logical and the people whom we were before we started this
Yeah.
journey. And I think this is one of the most important things that I want to also showcase is the change between people who did not believe in magic and miracles, but
Miracles.
we are now on the other side. Not because I don't think we went in with the intent to believe, but more
Yes.
just, okay, let's go on
Let's.
this journey.
Oh, yeah. So this journey was for helping me, for
Mm,
myself, for healing myself, and
exactly.
right now it took the another part.
Yeah,
So,
that's so
uh,
cool.
yeah, I can't believe that. Like this is me.
Trust me, we all have the same reaction to this. I
Yeah.
feel, in the last, I think it's been more 3 4 years of me on this journey of understanding all of this, and it's just been a crazy journey. When I look back, I'm like, how am I even here?
Yeah.
What was I doing, and what am I doing right now? It's I don't know. Can't conceive of where I am at the moment. And I think it's the same for all of us.
Yes.
You know, one of the things that I've been hearing repeatedly from you for everything that I've asked is that aspect of loving yourself. And I think that somehow become such a beautiful part of you, and it kind of has spread in every area of your life, I feel. And I really want you to talk about this because I think a lot of people struggle with this. Even if they have started on their spiritual journey and they are working on it, I think this aspect is something that comes in when it's meant to come in, yes. But I really want you to talk about this because it's so beautiful to hear, that vibe of yours which is so much in love with yourself, right?
Okay, so firstly, I'm a introvert person. So she not used to talk with everyone. And right now also, I'm talking with the specific persons, people only. But the thing is, the journey has taught me that I need to love myself first. I
Hmm.
can't give to others from my empty cups. I need to
Hmm.
fill my cup first. And that I feel okay, it is that. And of course, you are the one person I'm looking forward for everything, of course. So you are my what we call that inspiration in this journey. So learning everything from you, from your experience, what you share with us every time. Okay. So how we can react with that everything, what is happening right now. So that helped me to love myself,
Hmm.
to like, uh, if anything happens right now, so I feel that, so how that higher Mansi will act, who is very kind and in love with herself, how she can react to
Wow.
this situation. And
Hmm.
I take pause over there, and then I started taking that energy, and I started working on that.
Wow, I absolutely love that. Identity shifting is such a fun thing, and I
Yeah,
love that topic. Tapping into the version of you that is that person and, acting from that.
that.
I'm so glad. Oh, I'm actually so surprised to hear this, and and love it so much. And I'd love to hear how that has slowly kind of shifted, and, it's become a part of you so much. We just started with a stack. I didn't expect
Right.
it to honestly have that much of an impact on this, people. But I know so many folks have had so much of a difference working on self-love.
Yeah.
But this is crazy.
So I think every part of the Eunoia, every session, maybe we have not attended all the sessions live, but we watched the recording, and every session taught us a different way. Maybe that a simple Q&A sessions also.
Hmm.
So that taught us everything. And of
Hmm.
course, that give us a different impact, I guess I can say that.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I would agree. It's like, it has its own energy. I'm just there, just doing my work and just doing what I'm supposed to. I'm so glad. Like, it's been so much fun hearing about this. And the best part of it has been that love that you have for yourself. It shows, it is visible in everything that you're saying, in your answers for different things. And also, when it comes to how it
Yeah.
has impacted everything. And that's so beautiful. So if you had to, like, tell someone who needs a little bit more love for themselves, what would that be?
I can say then just be yourself. There is no one will with you to
Mm.
motivate you, to inspire you every time. So that is the one person is you. So first
Mm.
work with yourself, make a friendship with yourself, and then go ahead. So every aspect of life will be definitely going to be better.
Okay. And any recommended tip or something from your perspective to start doing that?
So just take some time for yourself and be quiet and sit with yourself for at least a 10 minutes in a day.
Okay, that's
That will
interesting.
bring, yeah, that will bring more changes in yourself.
That's very interesting.
Yeah, because I can see for my journey, I used to be a person from the morning 5 a.m. She was on her toes for everything, for cooking, for working and office, and then the clients, everything, and there was no time for myself.
Mm.
So as we started, I started taking time for me. So morning 10 minutes I start. sit with me, not meditation, nothing. I used to sit with me for the 10 minutes and then see how I'm feeling right now, what. And that made a lots of changes, right?
Okay.
So basically, what I want, I got through in that 10 minutes.
Wow. I think that's such a simple but very beautiful practice to begin with. Effective as
Yeah,
well, obviously,
yeah,
because eventually you start understanding more about yourself. So just
yourself.
10 minutes, sit with yourself and connect with yourself. Talking about connecting with yourself and learning to know yourself, I think I wouldn't definitely want to talk about tapping into intuition and, instincts.
Yes.
Would love to hear your journey about that, because I know that has also been a part of all of this.
Yes. So I'll start with my journey. Okay, so I was doing this 10 minutes sitting and the meditation. And when we started our journey in April for that meditation start.
Hmm.
So during that meditation, when we were just, I'm putting a music and was sitting without any intention. I used to sit. And then one time I started feeling like to just connect with the Shiva. Shiva wants to
Hmm.
say something to you and just connect with you. And there was no clue how to connect with, right? So one day I was just while traveling to the office, I started listening to his song, and I just closed my eyes and I started getting pain near my third eye. And
Hmm.
I was in the local train at that time. So I'm listening to his song and I started getting pain near my third eye. And I don't know what was happening. There was a light flashes over there. And I started seeing Shiva.
Hmm.
And that experience changed everything for me.
Right.
So after that, I started connecting with myself. And I know that right now I'm supported by him.
Hmm.
So that started building up
Wow.
in me, and then the meditation, and then praying, and then I started getting into my intuition. And basically, I'm a generator, so as a gut feeling. So I started practicing that, right, for the
Hmm.
simple things, right? So if I used to go to the office, so if this rickshawala tells yes or no to me, so I asked my gut, yes or no, and then I tried playing with that, yes. So
That's fun.
this, yeah, this one part helped me to like tap into my intuitions, my gut feelings, everything.
Mm, that's fun. So, I think there's such a good part of the divine with respect to Shiva being there. I think that has definitely made a difference, and I absolutely love that. I keep saying that different gods, goddesses, beings come into our lives at different times for different reasons, to help us with something or the other. And it's a part of that journey that we do have. So now I think since we've kind of covered pretty much a lot of the pieces that I we wanted to talk about, other than what we've discussed, how have you seen yourself, like, are you right now? How different are you as a person?
Okay, so as a person, I'm right now a very calm person. Basically, I'm in love with myself. I love with, I'm in love with every soul right now. Not that person, but in that behind that person there is a one soul, and I'm keeping my motto of 2025 is that to see everyone with that aspect of the love, to be a kind enough to not judge the people, not
Hmm.
by their behaving or their act, just to love the soul behind that person. So
Lovely.
I'm changing my journey to that. And yes, I'm feeling that right now on the path of the more spirituality. I'm looking forward to more growth in the spirituality right now this year. And I can say I'm not that best person, but I'm on my way.
Yeah, I think everyone is that. For that matter, we are all amazing in our own ways,
Own
and
ways.
but we
Yeah.
still have more scope for
Scope to.
improvement. We can still get even better and more amazing,
Yeah.
I feel.
Yes.
Right? I think that's what keeps us going as well on this journey.
Yeah.
So wonderful. Thank you, Mansi, for answering so many amazing questions. Is there anything else that you'd like to add from your side other than what we've discussed so far?
So I can say only just trust yourself. That
Mm.
is the main thing. So, of course, this path is not a smooth path. There will be a lots up and down, but just you need to trust yourself, love yourself, give all that love you feel like other people need to give you. Just first give it to yourself and see the magic.
I would agree. Absolutely. Right. Loving yourself first is such an important aspect.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's definitely a beautiful message for us to close this on. But I'd love for you to also share about your now how you helping others. You can go ahead and share how you're doing that so people can definitely maybe reach out for that as well.
Okay, so the journey I have started for myself is right now journey to helping people, to healing people. So it started with the Akashic record. So I am providing the Akashic record services. Along with that, I am providing the guidance services where the people feel stuck in their life. So I'm helping them with the channeling the messages for them for the divine, as well as recently I have started my meditation courses. So it's basically a 5 days morning rituals. In that, I'm just taking you to the meditation journey who feel like they want to do the meditation, but they're not sure how to do
Hmm.
it. How can they deep dive into it? So I'm starting this from the 13th January. So this will be basically a 1:1. So there will be a your space for yourself. There is no any limitation, no restrictions.
Wow. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I think that's beautiful pieces that you're doing, especially the meditation piece. I think so many people would definitely benefit from that. Lovely, and wishing you all the best with that. And I think it's been so amazing having you inside Eunoia. We keep meeting up for the retreats and we keep meeting up and doing so many things. It's been amazing seeing your journey inside Eunoia. And honestly, talking to you today, I'm getting more different aspects of it. So, which is fun for me. I love having conversation with you girls, and it's always good to hear so many different things from you. And so, thank you so much for coming, sharing all of this with us. Right? I think it's important, and it helps having different perspectives from different people, different journeys itself, for
Right.
that matter. And thank you for giving us that. Right?
Thank you for calling me here and allow me to share my experience with all of these amazing people. So,
Wonderful.
of course, they can never feel alone in their journey, right? We all were in the same boat
Yes.
initially, and we are coming through that.
Absolutely, absolutely. There's I think I remember saying in the last one as well, you're never ahead, you're not behind. You just are where you are on your journey, and you can always keep moving ahead with more intention, more awareness, with more love for yourself. As Mansi says, trusting yourself and building that love for yourself. All of this is just going to help you on your path ahead. So thank you so much. With that, we will wrap up today's interview with the Eunoia alumni. And if you'd like to be a part of it, the Eunoia group, we would love to have you. It's a beautiful little community that we do have. And thank you for watching so far. And I'll see you in the next one.